Hey, boys and girls, welcome back to Jersey Shore Beers and Brews Reviews. One more beer for the last beer of the year. This one comes in from Glasstown Brewing Company in Millville, New Jersey. And you remember we were talking about, trying to jam some maple syrup into a brew. Well, this is a porter. It's a coffee maple porter and comes in at 7.2%. So it's a nice stiff porter, you know what I'm saying? Like to see porters 7 to 8%. Like to see stouts a little higher than that. Got to get my handy dandy opener. I like to see stouts come in higher than 8. I like to see them really in the 10% range. But it's called the Big Breakfast, and we'll see how they did with it. I'm kind of curious. I love trying beers with the maple because trying to get maple into a beer and have the flavor come through is very difficult. I tried several times, and I have some more ideas, but I haven't been able to put those ideas forth into brewing just because all the brewing stuff is out in the garage, and it's kind of underneath everything, and you know how the garages get. So I'm going to whip that out probably in the new year because I want to start brewing some small batches coming up and go over, some of the things and some of the ways I think about brewing. But anyway, let's toss this back and get it pouring. Oh my God, it's the color of tar. It's dark. It is a dark beer. Like to see that. It's porter. Should be. Head is perfectly to the top. I love seeing how the head dissipates down into the beer, and you also get the bubbles rising back up, bigger bubbles coming up through the top. That shows me it's carbonated pretty well. Smells like a porter. I mean, I just smell that chocolate malt, and the toffee malt, and all that dark, deep, rich stuff going on. Coffees. I'm curious. I doubt, I could be wrong, but I doubt we're going to have very much maple. It's got a big old head on it, and it's nice and frothy, and it looks like it's going to be there for like hours. It's just not even like doing anything from the top down. So we're going to blow the froth back on this one and get it down our gizzard, one of them things, Maybe I smell the maple in it. Man, I hope so. I just want to taste the maple in a beer. Just a hint. There's just a hint there. That's what you got in the beer. You got a hint. And you need some. It's actually there's a lot of maple syrup in it, and it's not really the syrup. It's the maple tree. It kind of tastes like there's a fire in my mouth, and the maple's burning in it, and that's the flavor that's giving off because there's no sweetness to it. If there was a little bit of sweetness that they left behind in this beer, man, you guys would be jamming. And I'm not talking about a lot, just a little hint of sweetness. Second taste, it's gone though. It's very difficult to do. Yeah, it's gone now. I'm impressed that I tasted it. But I can't catch it on the second sip. Standard porter. Not bad. Don't catch it in the foam. It's just, it's so weak. The maple syrup is so weak in the beers. It just doesn't stand up to the flavor of the beer. You know what I mean? It's got to be such a delicate flavor. And I'm thinking you want like B grade maple syrup, definitely. You don't want to go with the A, because that's got a lot of sugar in it. You know, and the sugar's just going to ferment and going to add to the alcohol, but you're not going to leave behind any taste. Um, hmm. Um, would I get it again? I probably wouldn't get it again. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't look for a maple coffee porter. You know what I'm saying? I look at labels. That's first off. Then I look at the style of the beer. And if I'm in like an IPA mood, I look at IPAs. And I kind of push everything off. There's another beer over there I was looking at that is an apple pie Kolsch. That I was like, It was like, I don't know, 4.9 or 5%. I was like, that'd be cool. This one, I don't know. You know, it's a good beer. I'm glad that, you know, something came through on the maple syrup to start it up. Maybe even fermenting it in some kind of maple barrel. Store the maple syrup in like a year in the barrel and then ferment it in the barrel or something like that, or dry age it in the barrel. That might do something as far as bringing it out further. But fairly impressive that you brought it out. I'll give you that. Even though I wouldn't get it, I'm going to bring it above the 7.5, which, you know, that 7.5 is like the dead middle of the road, you know. That's just a beer that's just a good beer to drink and yada, 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 because I'm a little impressed. I'm going to go 7.7 on it. Not to say that it's, you know, a great beer, but it's a good beer. And like I said, I'm impressed. That's the whole gist of it. I'm kind of impressed. You know, I got to taste maple syrup in the beer. As funny as that sounds, but you guys know what I'm talking about. If you guys have any beers that the maple just stands out in, please just put it in the comments below so I could check them out, see if I could find them here. That would be great. And I'm going to call that a review. I'm going to say, again, enjoy your holidays, guys. Be safe. Keep smiling. We'll see you after the new year. It's going to be a good new year. I'm really looking forward to it, guys. Take care. Peace.